Good day. It's fair to say that some days are just poo, and this is one of those days. This is a mixture of straw and horse poo and bedding from the stabling, which will have wee on it, and that is all going to go into our hexagonal compost bin because it's going to make lovely compost for us. So I move that back over there and just lift that up a bit, take that out, place it down there. Yum, yum. And now we're going to add horse poo. So it's all in our compost bin now, and I'll give that a turn in a couple of weeks. But that's going to create, with everything else in there, really good compost for us, hopefully. Fingers crossed. Bye. Good day. Back at our compost area. This time I'm looking at this comfrey and also these nettles here as a liquid feed for the compost we got from Ealing riding stables. Now, nettles are higher in nitrogen than comfrey, so are really good for leafy greens, and comfrey is better for fruiting things, so tomatoes and sort of general fruits and cucumbers, that type of thing. What I'm going to do today is create a general fertilizer using half comfrey leaves and half nettles, and I'm going to put them into this empty tub, fill with water, and then pop this lid on. This lid is actually slightly broken, so some air will get in, which is fine. I'm not worried about that. And then I'm going to put it in a shady place because it's going to smell. I found a few little droplets of horse poo, so I thought I'd bung those in as well. Those didn't make it into the compost bin the other day. Here we've got the nettles, comfrey. They're all going to go in there, and then I'm going to put this stone to weight them down. That's all the leaves in. Bung that on top. Now I'm filling it up with water. That'll do. And now bending down to get the lid. Right, and now it's going behind the polytunnel, and it will remain there for about 3 weeks, by which time hopefully everything in here will have decomposed quite nicely. See you again soon. Bye. So today I'm going to be making Elderflower Cordial. I'm going to pick heads like that, which are perfect, and then put them in the tray and just let you know what I'm going to do with them. Right, I have picked the elderflower heads. You want them at this stage. I'm not sure if you can see that, where they're sort of, most of the flowers are fully open. The first thing I'm going to do with all of these is just go through them, because there is often insects, or it's a spider, insects on here, and you don't really want insects or spiders in your cordial. I mean, you wouldn't have it because you're going to strain it, but you know, try and get them off. Yeah, try and get them off before you take them home. But I'm going to take all of these home and then just give them a sort of quick thing like that in cold water, and then again just let them drain. What I'm then going to do, so that's 25 heads, I think I've said that, but that's 25 heads of elderflower. What I'm going to do is bring 2 litres of water to a boil in a saucepan. I'm then going to add 2 kilos of white sugar. If you want to use other sugar, you can do, but with white sugar you get a really pale sort of summery cordial, so that's why I use white sugar. Then slice up 3 lemons quite thinly and add that. Then turn off your heat and add 100 grams of citric acid. When you've done all of that, give everything a really good stir until all the sugar has dissolved. Much of it may have already dissolved. And then, now that it's off the heat, add all of your cleaned elderflower heads. One thing that I do is I only put this part here into my mix. So as you can see, the whole flower head is on a stem, and each of these smaller flower heads is on its own stem. So what I'm going to do is, once I've washed them, just cut them all here and get rid of all of that stem, and I'll just be left with those, and that's what goes into my mix. Once you've stirred everything together, put a lid on it or cover it in a tea towel, again making sure it is off the heat, and leave it to steep for a day. Steep just means you let it sort of get to know its own juices in there, and it will cool down obviously over that 24 hours. After 24 hours, it's ready to strain. You can do it through a sieve if you like. The way I do mine is I get a clean tea towel, I line a sieve with my clean tea towel, then I pour the juices or the whole mixture into that, let the juice run out, your cordial run out the bottom, and then when all of that has run out, I then pull the tea towel together, twist it at the top, and then squeeze the bag which has got all of the remnants of the elderflowers in, and that will get out the most flavour you can possibly get. Then when you've done that, you can discard the elderflowers. You can actually put them in the compost. That's absolutely fine. That's what I do every year. With your liquid, which you've now got, and it's nice and cool or cold even, you bottle it into glass bottles. If you've got glass bottles, pop it in the freezer, pop it in the fridge, and you can use that over a good couple of weeks. If you do want to freeze it, then make sure you're doing that in plastic bottles or plastic tubs, and that there's some space for the liquid to expand, because as you know, liquid expands when you freeze it. Then when you want to use it, you take the whole thing out, let it defrost, and then pop it into a bottle if it's not already in a plastic bottle. That's how I make my elderflower cordial. Later in the year, there will be elderberries. So that's obviously going to form. Berries will form from the flowers that we have left, and I'm going to be doing something with elderberries later in the year. Okay, there we are. That's how we make elderflower cordial. Bye. Good day. Thought we'd have a quick look at the pea bed. And as I was doing that, I noticed, look, we have 2 mange too. I hadn't noticed them flower. So these are mange too. And then in the middle is Traindriver. There are, oh look, there is a Traindriver coming. Oh, can you see that? Oh, is it there? Look, yay. So we have some mange too, and we have, oh look, there's another mange too, look. Oh, fabulous. But then if we come up here at the front we have Fairbeard's Champion of England, which has a white flower. Can you see that in there, little white flower? So they will be forming soon, but then moving on here, we have Golden Sweet. And isn't that cute? The pea pods are golden, which is lovely. And the flower goes from a purple, or deep blue rather, to this purple colour, which is lovely. But there's lots coming on that Golden Sweet, which is fabulous. And then moving to this one, which is very similar in flower. This is Hurst Green Shaft, and I've just noticed as we're talking, I come in there, look, peas forming. Oh look, there's another one there. Oh, very pleased. Not quite got to 2 meters high. I reckon those are about maybe 3.5 foot, 4 foot. Yeah, we have peas and Modge too. What excitement. Bye. Good day. Thought we'd have a quick look at what's on the bench, ready to go in. Up here are our tomatoes. So we have red ox heart at the front, then a row of Roma, and then at the back Amish paste. All of these are red ox heart. In fact, I've noticed that some of the Amish paste, can you see in there? That's already putting out side shoot, so I need to get those in and take those side shoots out. Then on to our squash. We got cucumber here, which is a second sowing of cucumber. We've got some cucumbers down there which are doing well. Up here we have cheeky prints from Kelly at the back. We've got cheeky prints from our own Save Seed here. Blue Hubbard from Jerry down this way. Marina de Chioggia in the middle here. And then what have we got? Oh, Black Fatsu. This is that small one there, Black Fatsu. Then the cucumber, and then not germinated yet is the Wanga Faroa from New Zealand. Chard at the front, all needs good water. Celeriac at the back. More Amish paste and Roma. So Amish paste here and Roma there. Down here, if I can get out of the shade for you, that's the cucumbers doing really well, and some marjoram at the back there. And right at the back is some parsley. These are the sowings, additional sowings of peas I did, which I think we're just going to have as pea shoots. Hunter F1 butternut squash. One germinated within a few days. These took about 3 weeks. And then Portuguese cabbage there, which is going to a fellow plot holder. Let's just pop and have a look at the tomatoes in the poly. Most of these are seeds we've been sent by either Gabriella or the Vixter. So we've got a Cherokee yellow down the side, Millefleur here, just one of those germinated. These slightly taller ones are Black Crim. Then we have Kosovo, then Rosalita, and Amish paste again at the very end. So we've got quite a few. These I do want to get out, so I'll be moving those to outside today. And that's the shot from the poly. Bye. Good day. Very quick look at our Hotbin composter. Hotbin. The vent is open just a little bit, and the temperature, what's that, 56 degrees Celsius. Let's have a look what it is inside, because we have a, oh gosh, you can see the steam coming off. 64 inside. So I'm now going to top that up with some twigs and some card and some shredded paper, and let it just get on with itself. Bye. Good day. I'm in the poly and I've just been pricking out some brassicas. And as I was doing it, it reminded me of a hissy fit I had the other day when I was trying to plant out some of the OutREDgeous lettuce that I had already pricked out and put into modules to grow on for planting out. Let me show you what happened. This is the remains of the modular tray. You can see there is a module there. Yeah, I've used these for so many years, maybe 5 years, and they were reused from something we got, I think, at Wyvale Garden Centres. I think they had tagetes in them. But this year, when I came to take the plants out, it was really challenging, and the plastic was cracking, and in some areas, I don't know, maybe these sides aren't as smooth, but the plant wouldn't actually come out, and I was worried about damaging the root, and I've cut it, as you can see. So I decided to treat myself. This is what I've got. They're from Containerwise, and I think they're the ones Charles Dowding uses as well, but I'm not sure. But really solid plastic. They've got a life of 10 plus years. The website says that some people are using them after 15 years, and I can understand why, because they are solid. This has got 28, so it's 7 by 4, and I've got another one which is 15, 5 by 3. So when you're planting out, you can put your finger right through to get the modular plant out. So yeah, I'm really pleased with those, and they're really not that expensive. I think they're about £4 per tray, but when you consider that that's hopefully going to last 10 plus years, it's not bad. Anyway, yes, I've treated myself. See you soon. Bye.